Once again, please do direct your attention to the video screens.
Newfoundland and Labrador's most successful cultural export and generous contributors to our community. This is Great Big Sea. Great Big Sea was formed in 1993 when the band started out in St. John's Irish bars. They quickly became a national sensation with the release of their major label debut, Up. Selling over 500,000 copies, it is the most successful Newfoundland album of all time. Since then, Great Big Sea has gone on to make 8 more albums and 2 DVDs, all attaining gold and platinum status. The band has appeared on countless TV shows, been nominated for numerous awards, and their music has been featured in several Hollywood movie productions. Today, Great Big Sea's Alan Doyle, Bob Hallett, and Sean McCann operate a busy recording studio in St. John's. A rotating cast of engineers, technicians, drivers, managers, agents, and luthiers are employed to keep Great Big Sea rolling. As a business, they are undeniably one of the most successful bands and brands our province has ever produced. Great Big Sea is a significant philanthropic force, supporting Daffodil Place, the Janeway, the Iris Kirby House, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the Gainey Foundation.
We first met the boys individually, of course, over the years. They were probably teenagers and coming in, trying out different instruments, buying their strings, buying their tin whistles, and it just, Dad was around then, of course, so that was more than 20 years ago.
Good isn't enough. You have to be great. And when I first heard and saw Great Big Sea, I knew, like I said, instantaneously, I knew that there was greatness there. The sheer force and charisma of the band's performance, I knew we were dealing with something special.
They have achieved such great success, I would say mostly because of their personality. They're very personable, friendly, and outgoing. They promote Newfoundland, and people just enjoy that.
They're very ambitious, they're very dedicated, they work really, really hard on what they do, and they sort of understand that, it has to be operated like a business, and you invest in it, and you get return from your sort of sweat equity, so to speak. They're great at what they do, that's the bottom line.
I think it's their style of music, too, that really caught on. It's lively, it's loud, and it targets an audience, a broad range of audience, not just teenagers or young people. People who are in their 50s and 60s enjoy the music, and the boys have good interaction with the audience, and again, they're always promoting Newfoundland as a place to be. The tropical island of Newfoundland, as Adam always says.
They really want to be successful. They want to be, they're very ambitious, but they want to succeed, continually succeed. Every record continues to do very, very well. And again, it speaks to the loyal fan base, the work that they've put in to their fans. They play 150 shows a year probably still. The consistency of the live shows and, their performances, etc. So
Something special happens when the boys come together and play. And frankly, individually, as people or anything that Sean and Alan and Bob would want to do, they'd be successful at.
They've gotten lots of nominations, they've won lots of awards, they've had a couple of the records debut, one of the records debuted #1 in Canada, 2 or 3 of them debuted in the top 5. Obviously all those things are very, very positive. It's been really good to see the growth in, especially in America, because we've really worked hard on it in the last even 10 years, and we continue to go down and grow and, develop new markets down there. So that's been, very rewarding for them, I know, and for myself as well, for sure.
Certainly the greatest obstacle in terms of business, the geographical challenge of being here. But like I said, they wouldn't be who they are, they wouldn't make the music they make if they didn't live here. And I stopped asking that question a long time ago. I've always admired most about them was their love of their culture here at home, here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Great Big Sea's achieved so much, and probably their greatest achievement has been to spread the word about the little secret of Canada's greatest province.
I think they inspire others by the fact that they actually can stay here and be successful and still be based here. You know, they definitely legitimized it, I think, for Newfoundland and Labrador as a career. You can have a career in the music business and still be based in St. John's.
Their success here, being based in St. John's, their success being based at home, I know has been an inspiration to artists all across Canada. People look at Great Big Sea, I hear this every day, and they realize they don't have to change where they live and who they are to be successful. They don't have to leave and go to one of the major urban centers. I think that contribution to the artistic community of Canada is invaluable. It's hard to go up the ladder of success. It's much harder to stay at the top of the ladder of success. It's been one of the great pleasures of my life to be able to help the band stay there. To get there was great, but the challenge of staying there, which continues for us today, we're all having a lot of fun with it. I think their greatest triumph is, and it's probably what they really always wanted, though they might not have phrased it like that, is to live a life of music.
Congratulations to Great Big Sea. Tonight we're pleased to have Alan Doyle and Bob Hallett here to accept the awards.